Ginger Mead.
Get in my bottle!
So, this was last looked at, even touched, on March 15th, 2020. And today is May 7th, 2020. So that's like 5 weeks, almost 6 weeks. Let's see. Is it done? Is it ready to go? I mean, we always say do 2 readings, 1 a week apart. We're giving it 6 or 7 this time, just to see, because if it hasn't moved in that much time, it's not gonna. This was started on January 1st, 2020, however. So this is now 5 months old already. And it was a 1.100 original gravity. Let's see what it is today. Okay, so yeah, after 6 weeks, 7 weeks, this is still at 1.020 or 1020, however you like to say it. Just when you do use those numbers, please always give 4 digits. We've had a lot of people doing like 1.01, and when they really mean like 1.100 or 1.001, and because of the lack of a zero, things get confused. So please. Anyway, that puts this to about 11.5 to 11.6% ABV, which is pretty reasonable. Ginger is an antibiotic, so I'm actually not surprised that it didn't go much further. Not sure what yeast we used on this. I will put a note as to what yeast we used in this right there, because I forget. And we film more than one video in a day, and I don't want to misspeak. So, there. I'm going to give this an initial taste, though. This is actually not the initial taste. This would be the secondary taste. Just a little quick tasting. It smells very gingery. It's nice. And honey. Wow. Smell that. It smells like ginger beer. Not surprising. Yeah. I remember we liked this when we tasted it last time, and we said, this is good, just the way it is. Needs nothing. It's wonderful. I would imagine this is probably very healthy too, because ginger has a lot of side effect benefits. It's really good for your digestion. Gets rid of headaches. Honey's the same way. If you're sick, drink this. Even if you're not sick, drink this.
Ooh, you can make a hot toddy with that.
Oh, you can make a lot of things with this. Notice what I am about to do. I'm going to take the remainder of this and pour it into the pitcher rather than back into the fermenter. I've been doing that and stirring up lease and causing problems and making Derek all kinds of upset.
Every drop is sacred.
So, because this is done, I believe it's stilled. I don't think there's really any carbonation left in it. We are going to rack this to a pitcher and then bottle from there. Now, you might be wondering, why am I racking it to a pitcher first? It's to get it away from all that lease, make sure it's gone, and then we can just go right to the bottom of the pitcher, no worries. So, first thing we're going to do is rack it from here into the pitcher. As we've been doing a lot lately, we're going to use the crotchler method, which is just when I place this in my... She laughs every time. It just means I'm putting it in my lap, and we're not showing you, that's all. But it's racking, folks. It's using a siphon. She puts the siphon in, she starts it up, I put this down here, it's all good. I do it down here so I can hold it.
Before, we would get a box out and elevate this rather than lower that. So we're just being lazy and lowering that rather than elevating
the crotchler method is the lazy method, okay?
So I'm putting this in roughly halfway.
Right here.
And Brian's going to
I have to start it, because that way when it goes rough, it's my fault, not hers.
He doesn't yell at me.
There we go. One thing I will say about this is it came out really nice and clear.
Yeah.
The ginger flavor came through really, really well. You could probably go all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
Because there's a very fine layer of silt at the bottom of this. This cleared out really, really nice.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, part of the reason why this video is being done today is because we needed a 3-liter bottle, and that's the one we have. So this was ready to go. Sometimes necessity is the mother of invention. One problem with some of these smaller bottles is the neck is not real wide, so you can't move the siphon around inside. Thereby, we made a lot more lease than we really wanted to in this, and because she tipped it to the side, which is a good thing, as soon as you go back, it disturbed it. So now this, we're going to let this sit for a while and probably just pour off and drink it, because it's that good. This is ready to bottle, it's ready to be drank, and it doesn't need a lot of aging, I don't think. So we don't want to waste it, because it's very little actual lease. So I'm just going to set it to the side and let that clear out. It'll probably take, a few hours. We will put some plastic wrap or something over the top to keep that sealed. All right, for bottling, we like to use a bottling wand on the end of our tube here. And all that is this thing here has a spring-loaded little seal at the end that when this is pushed in, liquid can flow. When it's out, it stops. That way you can lift it up out of the bottle, stops the flow. When you put these on, only go, 3/8 to a 1/2 inch, because any more than that, good luck getting it off. Any less than that, and sometimes it comes off and you don't want it to. Trust me, learn from my mistakes. Before anybody goes nuts on me for putting my hands all over everything, my hands are sanitized. Put them in the sanitizer water. I mean, are they truly sanitized? Well, no, of course not. They're human hands. But they're as clean as they're going to be, okay? And again, all I'm doing is putting it in there, and I push down. We start the process. I can't actually do it while it's this high. And then when I want to stop, I just yank this out, and it stops the flow. Where do I stop? I'm going to go till it's about here in the neck, and then pull this out, because this does take up a little bit of space.
I'm getting the next bottle prepared and over to him.
Makes it easy.
Because that way he can switch over without stopping.
Alrighty, so bottling's done. We got a 1.75 liter, we got a 750 mil, and we got probably a little over a half out of that batch, which now that I know we like it, I wish I made more. But what's going to happen with this one? This bottle is going to go in the fridge. It's going to get drank soon, along with the remnants of that other one, because you don't want to leave that sitting around. These, however, can totally sit on the shelf for months, a year, even more. It's fine. It's not going to last that long, though. That's the problem. You make something good, she drinks it. This came out wonderful. We're very happy with this. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.